It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Bengals and the Cowboys, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Richardson going right to the air. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Breaks through the contact. And that's going to be another first down. Good running for him to start the drive. This one 11 yards. But now he appears to be in some pain. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Ford. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Richardson looking to throw. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. Is something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff-worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Well, the numbers for Spears on the ground a week ago. 18 carries, 84 yards. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On the toss, it's Spears. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Richardson to the air on first down. And Thomas has it. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 1. Off play action. Richardson. That is incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10. Now Spears to begin the drive. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Now this defense for the Bengals, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And Spears with another carry. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. They work now on second and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that is incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bengals take over first and 10. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. At his current pace, sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season, but some of the older folks watching that remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL probably say, man, it was a lot harder. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Richardson looking to throw this. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. Now it's Richardson. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. Blake Gillikin on the punt here as he'll send this one away. Fielded at about the 28. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here first and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down.
Second and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Herbert now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
Herbert on first down now. And that'll be incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. This is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
On first and 10, Herbert. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 17-yard line. We're scoreless after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jackson Smith-Njigba, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Taken at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Cincinnati set to take over once again. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
So pick up the 6. Brings up second and 4.
Running from the gun with Henry. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
The Bengals hit 9-2 to start play. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On third down, here's Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Richardson off the play fake.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
First down, Cincinnati.
Richardson. Open man, that's Henry.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He said, man, try to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Anthony Richardson.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was Anthony Richardson who took it into the end zone to finish things off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
And out now come the Cowboys.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Right back to Spears. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Now it's Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
And, yep, as a result, knocks it down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so in that play.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd and 1, Richardson to throw.
And this is going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Herbert on 3rd down now. Dropping this underneath with Herbert. And he will have a Cowboys first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Herbert powering up the middle.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And he's got Smith and Jigba.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
Herbert back to the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! From 10 yards out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Gano the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. That time a 9-play drive, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Open man, It's the tight end, Kelsey. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. He finds his man, complete. It's Ford. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
2nd down and 6 now.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They go play action with Richardson.
Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 56 yards.
And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you
halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And here's a give to Spears.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Herbert throwing again. And that will be incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. Gano's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's trailing to 14 now.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. Kelsey. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here now a third down and 8. Here's Richardson to throw. Forced out. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Jackson Smith and Jigba and his offense ready to go once more here. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, it means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Osborne. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
From the 50, here's Herbert. That one's taken in by Spears. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Hand off to Spears. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And now a run to Spears. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's Herbert. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3. They snap it to Herbert. And it is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Spears is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. He gets it to Thomas. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Now it's Richardson. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Richardson to the air on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Richardson out of the shotgun. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Now Richardson. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. Now Richardson yet again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Bengals are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Richardson. Touchdown, Bengals. Michael Thomas from 4 yards out. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble. And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here's a run by Spears. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Second and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 45-yard line. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 9. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field.
And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
This is 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Richardson.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On 1st down, Richardson.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Richardson looking to throw.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And Richardson looks to throw once more.
Over the middle, complete. It's Henry.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Travis Kelce, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Herbert.
On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
On the option, here's Spears.
And he will have a 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37.
62 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Hey, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll run with Spears.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Play action. Now Richardson.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Henry up the middle. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Now Richardson. He's got Henry.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
That gets them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Richardson to throw it.
Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
A 1st down carry for Henry.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts.
Quick throw completed by Richardson.
As they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And he'll get them inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So now the Cowboys down by 7, a little under 50 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Herbert.
He's got it in, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Oh, man, that could wind up being the key play of the ball game right there. Defensively here, you know they've got no timeouts. You've got to keep them away from the sidelines. Here, not only do they get the big yardage, but they get out of bounds as well.
Now Herbert. He finds Smith and Jigba.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Herbert.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This defense not going to lag back. They come with pressure that time, force him out of the pocket, and the incompletion.
And so many times when you're watching a game, you're seeing the offense doing all the dictating. In this case, the defense said, we're dictating the terms, and turned it loose towards him.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Herbert to throw.
Going for it all. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
To not finish a game on a defensive penalty, that's why they get one more untimed attempt.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
They're going to try and run for it. And he is in. The call works, and they have won the football game. So let's recap. How about the guts in this one? You score on the final play. Thought they were just going to try the PAT and